Hi, I'm Jenkins, and welcome to week 22 of Reflections. Now, it's been another insanely busy week here, and I've got a lot of highlights to share and shortcomings, if you will. So, let's get into it. Got my little list here as usual. So, first up, I want to keep the videos under 10 minutes here. I understand your time is very valuable, and I want to show due respect. And lately I've not been paying attention to the time of these videos running at all. So I'm gonna keep an eye on the clock right now. It's 10:10 right now, and hopefully I can finish in about 10 minutes. So I moved in my apartment. I'm in my new apartment now. It's about one third the rent I was paying in Denver, so it's kind of nice. There's minimal issues with it. It's actually, everything I was hoping it to be. So win. Anyway, I've been cleaning. Here's the deal. I did have to do a lot of cleaning here. It was not clean when I came in, all of it, because the deal was I moved in immediately, so they didn't have proper time to turn it over or whatever. So I kind of had to take over the cleaning responsibilities, uh, which wasn't terrible. It wasn't in horrible shape, but I also wanted to clean every square inch of this apartment for my own purposes. So it's taken a lot of time. Um, Also, I had to go a good 5 days here without internet access because I had an issue with FedEx requiring a signature for my modem to get delivered. And I called the internet provider and they said they don't require a signature. And I went that back to FedEx and they're like, too bad, we need a signature. So they just took it back to Reno, which is 2 freaking hours away, and said, oh, can you come pick it up? And I'm like, no, I can't. So I actually had to get someone who was flying in from out of the country to go pick it up for me on his way over here, which actually turned out, but I had to wait a little longer. Uh, so it all turned out okay. Here I am. I just got it hooked up a couple hours ago. So, and by the way, I'm at kind of a weird angle here for my computer. Please don't mind. I don't have a chair yet. I don't have a proper chair. I'm in a lawn chair right now, so please forgive me. Let's get into the spreadsheet. Okay. So I'm going to scroll down a little bit. There we go. So here is what we're looking like for this week. It's not very good, but I got a lot of explaining to do, but these are not excuses. I said it before and I'll say it again. I'm not afraid to admit when I screw up. And this week I kind of did. I definitely did. Okay. I didn't do what I was going to do. So that's a problem. But let's start off with the workouts. I was on a roll last week. I was really into it, but Monday was the last day I was in my hotel room, and that was kind of my zone for doing that, right? And then Tuesday, I moved from the. I was in the process of moving from the hotel room to my new apartment, and like things weren't quite clean for me here, and everything was all over the place. But all in all, I didn't get around to it until today. So that's a big L right there. But it's like 5 minutes a day. I can get back on the saddle. I can do this. Next week's going to be all about reestablishing that baseline. Music production, kind of the same story. I put away my laptop on Tuesday and I didn't have internet access. I guess I could have done stuff through my phone, but it wouldn't have been my normal routine. I just got thrown off hardcore this week. Piano practice, I just got everything set up. I have everything set up, so I should be good to go for this next week. Here's one positive thing that came out of this week, being the way it was, is that I was under my screen time for the first time ever. I don't know. I seem to always go overboard with my screen time on here, but in this case, I only put in about 5 hours worth, give or take. Charting, I have been able to stay consistent with that because it's so easy, and I do it on my phone like every day. So I'm always checking a few things no matter what. It's just kind of ingrained. This is what I want to happen with music production and piano practice. It's just ingrained into me. I just automatically do it without thinking about it really. It doesn't even feel like I'm spending time on it. Kind of the same story with meditation, but I did miss one day, And I know I had a really good session. I think it was on Thursday. It was either Thursday or Friday, but yeah, I meditated for quite a while. I did a session in the morning and late in the afternoon before I went to sleep, and it was pretty nice. I'm feeling good. And I also fell off a cliff with reading as well. It's just not the same sitting in my inflatable air mattress as it was in the comfy hotel bedroom. So it's gonna be reestablished though. This next week is looking like a bounce back week. So everything together, if I would just judge this based off of my numbers on this chart, it would be like a 2 or a 3. But this is an all-inclusive rating. Being that I was cleaning my apartment, I was organizing things, I was meticulously putting everything away. I want to say I'm very proud of my apartment, and I really think I have the discipline, the cleaning discipline and determination to keep it looking really good. I want to say I deserve a 4 at least for my efforts of everything. I wasn't. It's not like I was dicking around when I wasn't doing my weekly goals. I wasn't just watching YouTube videos. I was actually like doing productive things, even though it wasn't quite the right things. But it was just a kind of a weird week, where I'm moving. I literally had to change my address, on multiple sites and everything. It's just been kind of a mess. Um, Here we go. Okay, so as we can see here, oh wait. Okay, we got a problem. I'm gonna fix this. Okay, copy that. Put that on here. There we go. Okay, that's what we're looking for. So weekly rating 4, and we had 23 penalties, which means I get an even bonus of 200, which is going to be a slight problem because when I scroll over here, you're going to see that I spent 300. See, I used the 1 beer reward 3 times, 3x's 3 times. It was just 2 beers. It was a meeting with my new coworker and my manager, and it was on the company, so I had 2 beers. And just today, I had a glass of wine. I bought the cheapest Cabernet at the store. So I'm gonna add the 300 here to my total spent. And I guess we're okay then. I think this is yeah. Yep, we're looking good. I guess I do have a positive balance then, thanks to me going under my my screen time minutes. So I guess it turned out okay. I thought I was going to be in the negative for a little bit, which is totally possible, and I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world if that happened. But hey, it's fine. I went up at production level 2 in music production. So how about that? All right. Without any further ado, I want to get back to just closing statements here. I just want to talk about the problems I had. My head was not in the game. I was changing locations. These are not excuses, trust me. I just slipped up. I coughed up for a week, and I'm excited, and I feel very ready to get into the swing of things now that I'm more settled. I'm still missing a few pieces of furniture here, no doubt, but I don't think that's going to prevent me from spending 5 minutes on 6 total tasks every day. That should not be a problem. I said not having internet access to my spreadsheet. I think that was a big one too, because me being able to update my spreadsheet every day was kind of like give me little wins here and there, and it made me feel good. And I think that was a really good motivating factor. But now I have that back. I feel good about that too. And but all in all, it wasn't a terrible week. I did a lot of cleaning, a lot of organization. I was fairly productive this week. I didn't dick around that much. I wasn't gaming at all. I watched some production. I watched some personal development videos, and I think I'll say that for next week. I want to talk about that a little bit, but there's a fine line between where those self, personal development videos become entertainment as versus what you're getting out of them. It depends on how you use them, and I think I want to talk about that next week because we're running out of time here. Uh, but basically, I need to start making consistent progress now and reestablish my consistent baseline, and that's going to be the goal for next week. And as well as getting back to piano practice, dusting off my keyboard, and hitting up those tutorial videos again. I'm really excited for it, and I think next week is going to be an episode that's going to be a little bit brighter and probably more exciting. Maybe guys like it when I mess up like this and I just have to stand in front of a camera explaining what happened. But nonetheless, next week should be a no compromise week. See me to it. No compromise. Let's go.